Greetings and salutations, such dear beautiful souls. I got like 9 layers on me today. Pardon me. So much love, light, gratitude, appreciation to all of you. Explanation point of joy. Me just got a song sent to me that was really cool, and it just made it, click something. I think it's Bad Bone. I don't know. Don't quote me. There's going to be a link in the description box so you can actually hear what I'm talking about, the song. Most of you probably know it. But it's, I'm only human, after all. You put the blame on me. It was very interesting. Very interesting. The first time that Elf heard that song was many years ago, and during a tower moment. And it was very, a recall moment of, oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard the song in like 4 or 5 years. 5 years? 5 years. Wow. Time. Funny thing, isn't it? So yeah, it just made me go, huh. But me is more than just human. Me knows this now. Me accepts this fully. Me knows I'm not just human. Yes, I'm in a human body. Me soul is in a human body. But that's about it. I'm multi-dimensional, and by that I mean I don't just live in this beautiful planet Earth, this realm that most of us call reality. Me sees reality totally different than most humans, and always has since me was wee little tot. Always seeing energies, seeing auras, seeing ancestors, spirit guides around certain people or in certain places. I guess most people would classify them as ghosts or spirits, whatever you want to phrase them as. Me, sentient beings. Me as a sentient being, me knows I have a conscience. Consciousness. Conscience? I do have a conscience too, but consciousness. And it's, I guess, like, put the blame on me thingy, it makes me go, But who's to blame? Blame game is just the reverse thinking of, like, me don't like you, throwing that low vibration of hate and, arr. We got too much arr going on in this world right now. Where Elf is more like, hey, let's all get along, let's celebrate, let's dance, let's sing, let's have a good time. What do you like to do? What makes you move, what inspires you? What do you want to do to have those time to fly? Because that's when you are really in the moment. That's when you really are connected to multiple different things, because the time is irrelevant, and it is, like having a grand conversation with somebody for like 3 or 4 hours, and it only feels like been like a half hour. Doing art, writing, all those things. Gardening. Me gardens a lot. Me likes to play in the dirt. And me will be out there for hours on end. It won't feel like it to me, though. It won't feel like it to me at all. Yeah, so, it's I don't want to say finding the joy, but bringing the joy into yourself, bringing the joy into your life. That is important. That's important for Elf. And it's also important for people within and around the Elf. I just saw that skip and jump. That was really interesting. Yeah, anywho. Told you, me and my energy today. My hair is totally telling me the energy's like... It's quite frizzy. Frizzy minizzy. Yeah, finding joy. See, that's it. Finding joy is wrong words. Bringing joy into the life. That is the correct kind of statement. Me brings in joy into my life, and through that joy, fullness, me brings joy into other people's lives. It's that beautiful cycle of life. Hold on. Me needs coffee. Be right back. Pause for peace. Seriously, pause for peace. That's what we're here for. Peace, love, happiness, joy. All those things. kindness, compassion, celebration. Just because I am existing, just because me is existing, just because myself and I are existing, me, myself, and I are experiencing, not just like I'm just what is it? I'm just here. I'm just taking up space. No, 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 no. See, I told you I got multiple layers on. I'm not kidding. 1, 2, 3, and then I got everything underneath. It's cold here, man. It's cold outside. Like wintertime still. Being consciously aware, making conscious choices, not just knee-jerk reacting. We been so trained and bred for that knee-jerk reaction, and then later on we're trying to like make up for some of those reactions and say our apologies and excuses and things like that. But to me, this is a very interesting way to phrase this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. To me, I'd much rather not hear I'm sorry or apologies. Just say what you gotta say and allow me to process it. Or change your actions. Because me has been many a times in this lifetime been told how sorry people are, but yet they repeat with the same behavior continuously, and then they say they're sorry, and then they apologize, and they say they're going to change, but then they don't because they themselves do not want the change, and that's okay. Me gets that. Oh man, me gets that entirely. I mean, like, actually have a seat on this one. Me gets that because I'm not trying to be like, like yesterday. Me entirely gets that. Me entirely gets that. Change is not easy. Change, yes, is going to take some trips and falls and things like that. But making the effort, seeing that someone is making an effort to change, that speaks volumes in Elf's world. Other than just saying I'm sorry and then just blasing it off and then repeat the behavior. There's a phrase that came into me mind the other day with mistakes. Mistakes, there's a gift. The gift of learning. But some people like to constantly keep making the mistakes just to receive the gift, even though they're not going to learn. Now, gifts are a funny thing. Gifts are a funny thing in Elf's world. When someone gives someone else a gift, the person receiving the gift has choices. They either A, open a gift and see what's in it, or they give the gift away, or they don't open the gift and they set it away and they forget it. Same thing goes for whatever we're doing in our daily things. In Elf's world, every single moment is a gift. Be it whatever it is. Every single moment is a gift. And Elf recognizes that. Elf is very appreciative of that. Elf does appreciation throughout the day, all day. From the time Elf gets up, puts her feet on the floor, to the time, and throughout the day, and then the time that the Elf goes to put the head on the pillow. I said to someone yesterday, beautiful soul. I love having conversations with the soul, which is pretty much I'm going to do like in 10 minutes after I get done doing this video. Get in contact with this one because it's always grand conversations. Me loves conversations. Me loves any kind of conversation sometimes. Although politics is me, yeah, we already discussed that. But me will listen occasionally. Me was saying to this person that how to get into the attitude of gratitude on a daily basis and to have it become a natural thing and to create that beautiful natural habit. 99 days to create a habit, 100 days to break it. That's what Elf says a lot. But Elf was talking about gratitude, and every time me goes through a doorway, any kind of doorway, any kind of doorway, Elf says gratitude for one thing, and it's not usually the same thing on repeat. and he finds other things to be grateful for every time I walk through a doorway. Now count, just try to count in a somewhat frame of mind. How many times we go through doorways on a daily basis and don't even appreciate the doorway. Yeah. So me to bring in that awareness of gratitude. Every time me goes through a doorway, and most people will see me do this, I touch the doorway. I touch the side of the doorway. If it's a open doorway like that. But if I'm touching the handle, as I'm touching the handle, me will say gratitude. And then it had a full thought of, wow, I really do break a lot of doors. Me had this conversation in a live chat. Me breaks doors all the time. You don't know. Super strength. Me not sure. Me energies are always very high and very powerful, me say, lack of better words. Or me is just that lucky to break the door, and I'm the one that gets to be that person that breaks that door, because it was already in the process of breaking. But then, when those things happen, me is more even grateful that, hey, I can fix the door. Or, hey, be it me better than somebody else, and then they feel really, really bad, where me just chuckles and goes, sorry, I broke the door again. My bad. Not really my bad. See, that's it. Now I just caught myself on that one, and that was an I. My bad. That's a phrase that's normally not in Elf's world, but Elf has been hearing it a lot lately. That's a spell that me doesn't like. No, that's a spell me doesn't like, because you're saying that you are that when we're not. We're definitely not. You may say pardon. Me says pardon all the time. Pardon me. Excuse me. And that word sorry falls in the same thing with love sometimes, because me and this other person had a conversation yesterday about the way that the word love gets thrown around. And I was like, yo, same thing with sorry. It gets thrown around like it's, like it's a blasé thing. It's not. And then me had that thought of, like, people going, ooh, I really love that dress on you. But then as soon as that person turns around and is not in the same room, and if you're with that person that made the statement that said that they love the dress turns to you and says, oh, I really don't like that dress. Makes me think. What are you saying about me when me is not around? Me says me has to be aware. Not only that, me is aware of what other people are saying and doing. Me pays really good attention, even though it may look like that me is not paying any attention at all. It's a good gift that me has. And me picks up on not only just what you're saying, but me also picks up on what you're thinking. Me picks up on what you're feeling. Me picks up on what your aura changes are. Me sees a lot. Me hears a lot. Me feels a lot. Sometimes me tastes things too that I'm like, I'm not eating anything. Why do I have this taste in my mouth? Yeah, it's very interesting how connected we can be if we allow it to be. And with that, and with that connection, sometimes it is interesting to discern what is mine and what is to be mine and what is not mine, and what is just the collective and what is the peoples that are around.